there's loopholes in our laws that allow abusers to slip through the cracks, or if our penalties don't reflect the seriousness of a certain crimes against children, that's something that has to be addressed.
Kentucky's State House is out of session, but advocates are wasting no time lobbying for legislation they hope can protect some of the Commonwealth's most vulnerable people. When a recent case of child abuse in eastern Kentucky made national news, individuals saw an example to give convicted abusers even tougher penalties, naming their proposed bill in the young boy's honor. Wave News reporter Julia Richardson talked to some backing this call to action, Julia.
Yeah, Jose, Jaden's law is named for Jaden Spicer, the 10-year-old from Breathitt County whose body was found in August. And although his mother reported he was missing, she and Spicer's stepfather are charged with his murder. This potential law would mean that anyone who commits crimes against kids in Kentucky would suffer even harsher consequences.
Our children are something that have got to continue to be a priority.
Other corners of Kentucky have witnessed their share of recent and startling child abuse cases. Take early September in Jefferson County. 24-year-old LaRon Gardner was arrested after allegedly assaulting his 5-year-old son Eli and then pushing him down the stairs. Further back in August, police say 31-year-old Stephen Harris threw a gaming controller and hit a 5-week-old baby in the head after he had an argument with that child's mother.
Unfortunately, Kentucky always ranks high in abuse and neglect, and I think as a community, we've got to make sure that it is better addressed.
Kentucky Senate Minority Whip David Yates tells me he supports Jaden's law, which would extend capital punishment protections to children under 18. Right now, these protections only apply to children under 12.
Regardless of the age of that young person who has been abused, a perpetrator needs to pay. The idea that a 6-year-old is frankly more valuable in terms of that protecting than a 16-year-old, that just is not ethical and it's not smart.
Kentucky Youth Advocates Executive Director Terry Brooks says he too supports measures in this law. One, for example, would raise manslaughter penalties for child abuse victims to a Class B felony. That conviction would carry a minimum of 10 to 20 years in prison. The bill would also create a new offense, murder by abuse of a child. Brooks and other stakeholders in children's health say stopping child abuse is about more than just simply arresting those believed to be harming them.
We can't be content to just catching the bad guys. We got to prevent it from ever happening.
He agrees with Brooks in ensuring children have access to safe, healthy environments. You can find links to resources to help children experiencing abuse in this story on wave3.com. Julia Richardson, Wave News.
Julia, thank you.